Hello my YouTube family, how's everybody doing? Thank you very much for clicking on another video of mine. And for today, we're going to go ahead and continue reviewing some of these cases for the iPhone 13. Now, I did go ahead and post a video just a little while ago in regards to some of these cases that I went ahead and reviewed, which were random cases, right? I just went ahead and found some that looked kind of nice with the phone, and I figured why not pick them up, and I went ahead and did so, and I went ahead and did a review on those. So go ahead and check out that video. I'll put it up here for you guys. It'll be up here. It'll be up here, somewhere up here. I'll go ahead and put that link up there for you guys, so you guys go and check those out. But before you guys go ahead and check that one out, I want you guys to go ahead and look at this one, because we're actually going to be going over some of these Spigen cases. I went ahead and went nuts. You know, like I said it before, man, I go crazy with these cases when it comes to phones. And I went ahead and picked up a whole collection of Spigen cases. So we do have a big old stack of Spigen cases that I went ahead and picked up. And I think you guys are going to love each one of these. Spigen always makes really good cases, man. I love their cases. I think they're pretty cool. Some of them have some style. Some of them have some extra protection than you just regular standard case. So to me, whichever one you go with, it's not bad. You have some that are really thin, right? If you just want to go ahead and give some style to the phone, very minimal protection on the phone, right? Because it's not going to go ahead and protect your phone if it falls from a good distance. But it does give you a nice little look to the phone. And that's for me. Look, I'm going to go ahead and tell you something, man. Some people are out there are more clumsier than others, right? So if you're very clumsy and you're going to be dropping your phone all the time, and you know, you put it on your lap when you're driving, and then you get out of the car and it slams right on the cement floor. If you're in the toilet, right, and you have your phone and you're about to wipe your butt, next thing you know, it falls on the ceramic floor. Whatever it may be, there's some people out there that are just not good with holding the phone in their hand, right? Well, Spigen does have some cases that's going to be good for you, where they're nice and thick, and they give you guys a nice good little bit of a cushion all the way around the phone to protect your phone, right? Because that's one of the things, man, we want to protect our investment. But then you have the ones that are really good with their phone, right? That damn thing is a magnet on your hand. It's never going to fall. You don't text people back right away, but the phone is never going to fall off your hand. You can keep that for sure. So for you guys want to go with a nice slim case, right? Something that's just going to look stylish on your phone. It's going to go ahead and protect it from maybe some scratches, little dings here and there. You know, that's the type of case that you guys want to go with. But we're going to go ahead and go over all these cases here right now. So let's not waste any time, man. Let's go and hit this hard. Let's go to tabletop mode now. All right, so here we have all our Spigen cases, as you guys can see. We do have our rugged armor, our tough armor, our Nitro Force, our liquid air. We have our ultra hybrid matte. We have our mag armor. And we also have our Ultra Hybrid Mag. These two are going to have that MagSafe thing on the back of their cases, so that way it works a lot easier with your iPhone when you're actually going to go ahead and put the wallet or anything like that. These two will be perfect for that. These are going to be a little bit harder when you go ahead and put any kind of a MagSafe accessory onto your phone, because it's not going to have that feature on them. So it's going to be harder for you to go ahead and be able to go ahead and put either your wallet or attach it to the back of the car, because you have that MagSafe type of thing on your car. It's not going to work with these cases. But with these two, it does have it. So that way you guys could be able to go ahead and see that it does have that magnetic case symbol on them. So just keep that in mind when you're buying cases today. But let's go ahead and open these up. Let's go ahead and open these babies up. First, we're going to have the liquid air. All right, that looks nice. It does have your regular. This is the standard Spigen texture on the inside that it gives you. So go ahead and protect your phone. You can see the inside of the. You can see the inside of the case has that TPU all the way around. Feels good, nice and solid. It's not too flimsy. Feels good. Let me put the phone in there. I went with the blue one on this one, the navy blue case. This looks nice. It does have your texture on the sides. You have your power, your speaker, and your mic. Has that nice TPU feeling on the side. It has a little grip, and I like that it has that little grip. So you see this? So that way you could be able to make sure that when you're holding your phone in your hand, man, it's not going to slip out easily. You do have your branding right there. Your buttons for volume up and down are raised, so that way you could go ahead and feel that whenever you're going to go ahead and touch it. And yep, it's the same thing too with the power one, which is cool, because that's what you want, man. As soon as you're reaching for it, you want to know that you could be able to go ahead and press on that. So that's good. You do have access also to your on and off for your ringer. So that's cool. It does give you a lip all the way around the phone. So that way when you go ahead and put your phone down, It's not going to go ahead and scratch it up. You also have a lip around your lenses for your camera. So that way, same thing. If you put your phone down, it doesn't scratch that up. So that's nice that it does that. It protects your investment, you know, because you are investing, man. It does protect your investment. So that's pretty cool. And let's move on to the next one. This is the Ultra Hybrid Matte. And this one has a nice clear plastic, as you guys can see, on the back and the front. They do hook you up with this, so that was a lot easier for you to go ahead and take that off. But before we do that, let's just go ahead and look at the case on the inside. As you guys can see on the inside there, does give you some protection. Now, the TPU on this one, I got to tell you guys, it's a lot tougher, a lot harder than this one. You can see this one, I could go ahead and bend it really easy. This one's harder. So that way you guys know that this one's going to be a little bit more tougher and more protection all the way around your phone. It does raise it up here a little bit. Let's go ahead and put the phone in. But first, I'm going to take this flap and take out the inside. Take that out. Let's put our phone in. Okay, that feels good. Nice. Let's take the flap for the back. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that looks nice, man. I like this. And look at what Spigen did. They went ahead and actually gave you a lift on each corner. It's probably not the same size as the one that goes around your cameras, but it is lifted up here. You do have a little bit of a lift. So that way, when you put it on the table, it gives it a little bit of more of a balance when you put it on the table. So that's good that they do that. Nice, good matte glass on the back. Look at the way the color of the phone goes through that. That is nice. I like that. That looks really nice on it. The sides of this one, even though it does have that smooth bumper all the way around, you can feel that it's grippy. It's not going to slide out. It's not really smooth. It has a little bit of a grip on the edges. You do have your power button popped up a little bit. Easy to go ahead and press. You do have your volume up and down. Again, lift it up. Easy to press. You do have your ringer on and off. You do have a lip that goes all the way around. You do have your branding right there. Spigen or Spigen, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Still the same thing. You got your power, speaker, and your mic. So that's pretty cool. I like this case. This is pretty cool. I like the way the matte looks on the back. It's not going to go ahead and your fingerprints are not going to easily get on this. So your case is not going to look that bad after a while. When I took off the plastic, I did notice that there's still a little bit of residue, but I'm sure that, see, that comes off real easy. So I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. I like this one. This is a nice one. So let's take this off. Put this one down, put this one right next to it, and let's go to the next one. This one is the rugged armor. So let's just, again, there's the inside of it, right? It has that technology that they call the air cushion technology from Spigen. So that feels pretty good on it. The TPU on this one is nice and tough too. It feels actually like the first one. But look at the style of that. That looks really nice. Let's put the phone in there, man. Let's not waste any time. Ah, this looks nice on it. Look at the way it looks on the phone. The way the color of the Apple symbol is coming right out. That looks nice, man. I like the way it actually has that carbon fiber look on the bottom here. See, this one has a texture to it, so it feels like if it's real. I mean, we know it's not, but it feels like it is. And that's pretty cool, I think. The way the light reflects off of it too, I think that's a big plus when you're going to go ahead and style this phone. It does raise it up here a little bit, so that way it protects your lenses. It gives you a little bit of a style texture here on the side. As you can see, even on the edges, it does give you some texture, so that way it's not just a regular smooth matte sides. No, it has a texture to it, so that way your hands could be able to grip this phone with no problems. It does raise your power button. Okay, you can see that it gives you extra cushioning on the sides here on the corners. You have access to your power, your speaker, and your mic right here on the bottom. Let's move to the side where you have this raised up as well, so that way you could be able to go ahead and play with your volumes nice and easy. It does have access to your ringer on and off, which is awesome. and then you have your corner cushions up here as well. See how it is up here? Nice and smooth. This could be dangerous sometimes, even though it looks nice because it's nice and smooth, but it could be dangerous because it could slip right out of your hands, which this is not here. So here they gave you a texture, which that way, when you're holding your phone this way, that's really good because it's a solid hold. It's not easily gonna slip out of your hand. I gotta tell you guys though, man, this rugged armor case is always one of my favorites, man, when it comes to any kind of phone. It's not just Apple. Any kind of phone, it's always a solid case. But that's this one. So let's go ahead and take it off. And let's move on to the next one. So let's go with the tough armor. Let's open this one up. This one is gonna give you more protection on the phone. So this is gonna be starting for the big boys, the guys that are gonna be using construction, they're out in the streets all the time. Look at the inside of this. It has a cushion on it. This is actually a cushion. So that way, if you drop your phone this way, it protects it, man. That's freaking awesome. It has a cushion also on the inside, as you can see. It has that extra little cushion on the inside. Same thing on the top and on this side. So let's go ahead and pop our phone in there. And this is the tough armor. Has that hard plastic all the way around and on the sides, along with the TPU on the inside. That's going to go ahead and protect your phone. If you notice, the TPU is more on the edges, but because that way it protects your bottom and your top, right? And the body is going to be that hard plastic, but on the inside, it's that TPU protection. Now, I will say this. It looks like it's leveled, right? It looks like it's leveled with each other. It's not. The power button is actually sunk in just a little bit. So you could be able to tell that the power button is right there when you're rubbing your finger up against it. On this side, this is actually raised up a little bit. So it's raised up just a little bit. That way you know that you're by your volume up and down. It does give you access also to your ringer on and off. It does give you a nice good lip protection all the way around the phone. I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger on this type of a case, but it's not as big on the front. On the front glass, it's not. You could tell that it does give you protection all the way around the lenses as well, because you can see how thick that is. Look at the logo. Look at where the logo of the phone is, and look at the end of your case. That's pretty big. And you do have access right here to your power, your speaker, and your mic. What I like about this case, it actually comes with a kickstand as well. It's not a big, powerful, strong kickstand, but it's basically just so that you can be able to put your phone this way. Not this way, because it's not going to work, right? It's not going to work that way. It's for you to be able to put it this way. That's all it's for, right? It's holding your phone that way, and that's it. You could go ahead and close that up, put it away. This is a nice case. I like this. All right, let's move on to our next one. The protection is crazy on this one. All right, now let's move on to the big one. This is the Nitro Force. Oh, this looks nice. I got to tell you, this one has better protection than this one. So I think that it's more like this when it comes to protection for this one. So it does have your TPU on the edges. I like that it has that little glass see-through so you can see the color of the phone. I like that. That's pretty cool. Let's take out the front. Put that to the side, and let's put our phone in there. Let's go ahead and check this out. What I like about this case is that actually, let's take this off. Let's take out the back. Look how that looks. It's a different look. It's a different look for your phone. Not many people carry these type of cases. You know, so this is a different look for your phone. People will go ahead and turn their heads and be like, what do you have? Right? Just because of the case, not as much the phone, but the case that you have on your phone. This is nice. I like this. I like the look. I like the style that it has. Your bumpers on the corner are a lot bigger. You can go ahead and see that for yourself. Look at how thick these are on the side, on the corner. They're thick, but they're not as thick. I don't want it to make it seem like they look really big, because they don't. You do go ahead and have your color coming through. You do have that feel texture, so you know that that's your power button right there. Same thing on this side. Feel the volume going up and down. You feel that because it's raised up. You do have access to your ringer on and off. I love this case, man. This feels good. You know what? Right now that I'm talking to you guys about this case actually in the back it's a plastic, but it feels kind of TPU-ish on the back, and it has a good grip. It has a good grip so that you could actually feel that you're gripping the phone. I like this case. I've never saw this case before. This is my first time picking this one up. I've never actually used this on any of my phones, but I did see it and I want to go ahead and try it out. And I got to tell you guys, I'm not disappointed at all. Even though it has that plastic back, because of the texture. I don't know if you guys can see the texture of the back. It has these cuts and it has these grooves and stuff like that. It feels good when you're grabbing it. It doesn't feel like it's going to slip away. And it gives it a nice little look, guys. What do you guys think of that one? It does raise it up here for your lenses as well. And it does have a nice good lip all the way around the phone. Let's move on to the next one. I don't know. I kind of like this one myself now. But let's move on to the next two. I still got two more to go. This is the Mag Armor one. You could tell here, it gives you that little symbol right there telling you that it does have that MagSafe symbol right here. So the technology is here for you to be able to go ahead and use that. Has that nice solid TPU all the way around. You can see how it feels. Let's go ahead and put our phone in it. This actually feels thin, but look at that. That looks nice. Nice texture on the back. You can see the cuts on it. Look at that. Has your little Spigen symbol right there on the bottom. Has the sides is that matte texture feel on both sides. So it's not going to slip out of your hands. It's easy. You do have access to your power and your speaker and your mic on the bottom. Nice smooth top. You do have your volume up and down, and it's actually raised again. And you have your power button, same thing. It's raised up. You do have access to your ringer on and off. You do have a bit of a lip that goes all the way around as well, and it's nice and raised. But that looks nice. The texture looks nice on the back. It does raise this up. Also has nice little lip here. So this would be good for the MagSafe. As you can see the symbol there. Let's go ahead and just put this on here. You can tell right away. Ah, that's solid right there. It's a solid connection, man, when you're putting it on there. Yeah, you can feel the magnet. So that's cool. That's cool that Spigen is doing this, because it does help if you buy the wallet to go ahead and attach that to this. And I'll go ahead and try this one. This actually has the MagSafe thing that's for the wallet. You can see that. Look at that. Look at the way it attaches to that. The mouthed wallet. It attaches with no problem whatsoever. So you could be able to do that. If you did that with any of the other cases, it's not going to work. Right, so let's go ahead and use the thinnest one that we have. Just so you guys can be able to see. If I put this on there, look at how flimsy it is. Look at that. Right? But if I put it on this case, look at that, right away. You can even hear it snap. That's awesome. Spigen, thank you very much, man, for doing that. Because I think that was something that we do need, besides Apple cases, for other brands to be doing the same thing as well. So that's that one. Let's go ahead and move on to this one. And this is going to be the Hybrid Mag. Nice TPU all the way around. Nice, clean, see-through. So let's take off this one. It's on the inside. Take that off. Take this one off too. Nice, good, clear look. Bam. Go ahead and put our phone in there. Let's put our case in there. Ah, that looks nice. All right, go ahead and take this one off. Let's protect the film. What do you guys think? how that looks on the phone. It's going to be similar to your Apple case, but it's Spigen. With this one, it's going to be the same thing when it comes to something with the MagSafe feature. It's going to attach to it. You can see, you can feel it. It's going to go ahead and attach to it. So Spigen, man, you guys picked up your game because you felt, hey man, let's go ahead and start creating some of these cases with this MagSafe on here. But look at this. It looks like your regular TPU case. You do have this raised up on the sides, so that way you could be able to feel the volumes. It's raised up here as well, so that way you can tell that you're touching the power button. You do have access to your ringer on and off. Let me clean the front so you guys can be able to go ahead and see how thick the front is, because I think that that's important when people are buying cases. You can see that you have this raised all the way around, and it's equally raised. The bottom is not raised higher or the top. It's all the same, all the way around. You do have your Spigen name right there on the side. You do have access to your power, your speaker, and your mic. Again, I will show you guys on this case, it's raised on the corners as well. Here, here, and here. But there you guys have it, man. I think that that's pretty cool. I'm going to tell you guys one thing. I do like the clear cases, right? Don't get me wrong. I love these clear cases. I think they look nice. I like the hard plastic. I like the way the color shines through. The thing that gets me with these type of cases is when you start putting your fingerprints on it, right? If you start to touch it, things like that, after a while, you know, you're grabbing it, you're doing all of this, and next thing you know, you got fingerprints all over the back of your phone, right? And that's one of the things that, as much as I love it, I hate the damn fingerprints. And I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that's the way I feel when it comes to the fingerprints. It drives me nuts because yes, it is a protective case, right? All really what you're going to do is you're going to rub it up against the shirt. But then what's going to happen is going to start scratching up this plastic. And next thing you know, now you're going to have a bunch of little lines going across your plastic back. But there you go, guys. That's all our Spigen cases that we went over. That's a total of 7 cases all the way around. Each one of these cases is badass when it comes to protecting your phone. Which one would you guys go with? If you're going to go with something with a MagSafe wallet on your phone, you want to go with a case that has the MagSafe feature on it. So that way you guys get a better grip on that magnet. All these other cases doesn't have it. So don't even think about buying or putting the wallet on it, because it's not going to be safe, man. That wallet is going to fly right off. From all of these, I have to say I'm going to have to stick with this one, man. I love this one. It's very much when it comes to phones. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with this one, guys. You tell me if this is the kind of case you guys would go with as well. But this is the one I'm going to go with. This is the one I'm going to style with. I think this one looks pretty nice on the phone when it comes to styling. This one was really close. I got to tell you, the Nitro one, I like that one too. The way it looks and the protection that it gives you on the corners. I don't know, guys. It's a close one, but I'm going to go ahead. It's a close one, but I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. But tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and hit like. If you don't like the video, just go ahead and hit like twice. You'll be all good. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and leave a comment. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. But until then, guys, I'll leave you on this one, guys, and have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And until then, adios, muchachos. Bye.